Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Play of Pokemon Leaf Green. Yep, that's where we're starting it. So, the reason that there hasn't been any episodes in between here and the last one is because lack of time to record and because of one other thing. I've been grinding like crazy. Pinsir, who I got at level 18, see it says that in there, is now level 33. His attacks are Vice Grip, Brick Break, Secret Power, and Seismic Toss. And Eva, who we got at level 25, is now also level 33 with Shockwave, Double Kick, and Quick Attack. Also, Soars, now level 39, so 36? Yeah, 36. That's what he was when we last were here. And burps only come when I'm recording the LP. Because like every other time I try to record anything else, nothing happens. But I know I said I was planning on getting Dratini, but it was taking up way too much time and money to get all of that. So I was like, okay, I'll just record and play and go along until I have enough money, and then I'll just buy it. And if that's recorded of the session, then I'll just train off screen. If not, then I'll just get in and just do like the whole trade in, trade out kind of method. But yeah, that's essentially how it's gonna go. I think I need like another 2,200 coins. See, I don't do like the thing that would take like forever and actually try to win the coins. I just try to buy the coins, because honestly, who's going to sit there for like hours and like make no progress either way and try to get all those coins? I mean, it's a slow progress still, but it's significantly faster to just go train, just to go fight people, train, and get money for it. And 640. I would need to take out like 30 something of him, maybe. I actually don't know. I don't know, it's just 30 something. I'll put up the number for it on this episode. How many I need to get 10,000 just to get 500 more coins. But yeah, like you need 10,000 to get 500 coins, and you do like 4,000 something. Like, considering the fact that by the time I got here, I didn't really buy much of anything. I barely had enough to get Pinsir. Like, all the coins I have right now, which is like 2,300 something, has all been got by going out and grinding. Which is why all my Pokemon are significantly higher, well, except for Azula, than they were before. I mean, yeah, enough to get a level 36 up 3 levels is quite a lot of grinding in this part, especially with how low level these guys are all compared. I mean, I'm so low leveled, it just takes a while. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Come on. Team Rocket Grunt. And I remember mentioning in like an earlier part that I wanted to get like a gym badge like every 3 episodes, and then like immediately after beating Erica and like 5 minutes into grinding, I was like, oh, well, that's not gonna work, because it's going to take like 4 to 5 episodes to be able to fight Sabrina. So glad you can run indoors. Which, as I said, I immediately stopped running to start walking, and then start running again. I don't know why, it just happened. The button just failed on me. I don't know. Drowsy. Ugh. Pinsir's gonna make Sabrina so easy. I cannot wait. Well, I mean, no, if he gets even if he doesn't get a bug type attack, it's not actually going to be able to really do much against him attacking wise, unless somehow he's just like a super low level at that point. Like if I just like neglect to train him at all in between here and then, which I probably won't. He'll probably be like a level 40 by then, as all my Pokemon will, except for like, oh, I know what I'm named No, not Victini. Dratini. I don't know why it takes me so long to think of that. But yeah, Dratini, I mean, I'm going to name it Naita, because, you know, that's like the theme of like all these guys is, gosh darn it, I hate all of these like Team Rocket parts after like the Tower of like the Pokemon Tower thing isn't really that bad, because it's just kind of like fighting them. And these places take forever because of the stupid key card stuff. That I don't think that was a very good idea in retrospect, just saying. I really don't think it was that good of an idea. I would switch out just because I'm at the disadvantage, but it also really doesn't matter because Pinsir's too OP. All my Pokemon too OP, I mean they're too weak. That's what I meant to say. That's just gonna be a joke I have through like all of my Pokemon LPs, and then even I'll start getting bored of saying it. But as of now, I am not. Grimmel. Am I the only one who used to think that Grimer was Muck and Muck was Grimer? Because, like, I don't know what it was just like Pokemon evolving into things with significantly shorter names. I don't know, it just like was weird to me that Grimer was the pre-evolved and Muck was not the pre-evolved, was the evolved version. I have a really hard time talking during the LPs. Actually, whenever I start thinking weird stuff while I'm trying to talk about something else. Actually, just while I'm talking and thinking. I'm just a weirdo. Break. What? I don't remember what anime it was from, but I remember hearing like a character like saying like brick break for some reason, like brick break. But like they were saying, like the person who was saying it was like subtitled or whatever, but they still said brick break. So it ended, but they like said it in English, but it sounded like brick break. I have no idea what it's from. I know it wasn't from the Pokemon one because I don't watch that. Actually, I haven't watched it since Last Wishes started because I was boring. Actually, no, that's a lie. I watched it up till Ash got his... I skipped part of Last Wishes, which, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, it's like the last... It's the last season of the Unova part of the anime. I kind of... I should stop getting distracted. But I need to talk at the same time. Yeah, Last Wishes was basically like the final saga to the Unova part. And it was so boring, which is weird because it included N. I really want to get that item. It included N, who was probably... No, it was definitely... He was... I really liked all the gym leaders and the majority of the Elite Four in that game. He's probably my favorite, one of my favorite characters from Unova, well, from all of Gen 5 in just general. But yeah, and it included him, but it was just so boring, and I was like, and when I first showed him, I was like, oh, this could be cool. It could like go into like his backstory and like more of like the future, and I don't really know. I forgot what my thought process was. But I remember thinking like, oh, they're probably going to do something pretty cool with this. They didn't. It was really boring. Focusing an entire season on Reshiram, which could have been cool. Also, they brought Charizard back, which actually led to my favorite part of Last Wishes, which was the fight between Dragonite and Charizard. That was pretty cool. Right? Yeah. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was. But I mean, other than that part was just... The majority of Unova was just pretty darn boring. I mean, really the only parts that were good were the Pokemon battles, which the majority of them were good, except for... I was gonna say, like, the Sinnoh League final, like, the final fight that Ash had in the Sinnoh League. I mean, no, stop it. Darkbender, get your head together. Get your head in the game. And at Unova, that's what it's called. The last fight was okay, except for the fact that Ash got beaten by someone who was only using 5 Pokemon, and none of them were legend. Gosh, I'm disgusting. I just had another burp. I don't think it picked up. But I did. If it didn't pick up, I just kind of announced it. How much money do I have right now? Yeah, halfway to getting 500 more, which really doesn't matter. I mean, I have to do it like 1,000 more times. Hyper Potion. I just want to get the key and leave. Come on. So, yeah. Like, the fight was... I actually thought it was pretty good. Except for the fact that Ash lost to a guy who was only using 5 Pokemon instead of 6. I feel like it would have been much better to just, like, give Cameron, like, a throwaway Pokemon. Like, I don't know, like, he sends out a Growlithe, and, like, Ash immediately sends out, like, Bulldor and just, like, destroys it in, like, one attack or something. I mean, it would have been much better, but it still would have been better than losing than 5 Pokemon. That's all I mean. And then I watched up to when Ash got his hopefully that picked up what I was saying. I was saying that hopefully I skipped the like half of Last Wishes, like the last half of that. Just started watching it from Kalos, and I actually thought it was pretty good until like the first badge came around, when he had to figure out a way to deal with ice fields, which he's dealt with like a million times already, and he's figured out like a new way against all of them. But then like the way he figured it out in that one felt like a repeat of another region, how he figured it out. But yeah, I just kind of thought it was, and then like I'm just saying like a bunch of stuff, and like none of it like is very coherent. I think I need like an elevator key. Okay. Yeah, like I tried watching it, but then I kind of realized like, oh, it's just kind of going to do more filler, like a bunch of filler. But I've heard that it's actually pretty good, so I'm planning to watch it at some point. Probably when it's like, when he has like a couple, like, probably when he has like, when there's like, I'm trying to figure out like a good way to say it, like, I'll probably watch, like, do like some marathons of it on a later date. Kind of like, I'll probably wait for like 10 more episodes, and then like each week, like each Saturday, I'll just like watch 5, and then I'll catch up and like whatever. Because I hear like the fight between Ash and Ramos was actually like a really good fight. That sounded like, I've heard nothing but good about that fight from like random YouTube videos and stuff. Like just like really all I've actually heard about it is from YouTube, because I don't really use like other media other than like Anime Mino, but at the same time I don't really post on that either. I just kind of like look at other cool things on it. Oh, frustration. Cool. Because all my Pokemon actually Pinsir probably does, because he fainted a lot during the training. Because I mean he kind of sucked at the time. So, I mean it's not my fault, it's his fault for not being adequate enough. So I mean, am I a bad trainer? Probably. Am I the worst? Probably not. I mean, come on. Hatred, that's the way to go. As we all learned from Paul, then back to the Pokemon anime, talking about that. You know, they should just, like, drop Ash and either base it off of, like, the Pokemon Adventures manga or literally anything else, because I know people are getting sick of him, and I'm getting sick of him, too. Also, I mean, it's the same character for, like, is it, like, the longest anime ever? Or is it, like, Case Closed? Because I've never actually watched Case Closed. I just heard that there's, like, over 1,000 episodes. And I'm pretty sure Pokemon has, like, 1,300 something. Let's see, it started, like, 1999, and it's, you know, mathing that out, only 54 episodes per year. I think it has like 1,200, something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Hi! Sorry for the interruption, something just came up. It's okay now. So, what was I talking? I have legitimately no idea what I was talking about before. Something about how many... Oh yeah, me and a lot of other people are sick of Ash after like over 1,000 episodes of the same character. Like, I know, like, other episodes, like, people will say, like, well, you like, the Narutos and, like, the Dragon Balls and all that stuff, which has, like, multiple hundred episodes, but at the same time, each season of Pokemon only focuses on 3 characters, and then a bunch of characters, so, like, 3 characters who will stick with them for the rest of the show, or immediately be replaced. Like, I mean, not replaced, just never mentioned again. Just never show up again. That's really just what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I explained myself pretty well. And, like, let's just say they did, like, follow the Pokemon manga. Yeah, there aren't that many characters. But, like, there are enough to keep people interested in all of them for a lengthy amount of time. And, I mean, the mangas are pretty popular, and that's basically what everyone is saying, that they should either do it like the manga or like how they did Origins, except make it longer, because Origins was only 4 episodes. So, I mean, yeah. that's basically all I have to say on that. Except for the fact that Ash kind of sucks. Actually, with the Ash sucking thing, I actually think that he was at his, like, best in probably the Sinnoh League. Considering the fact that that one guy with the Darkrai wasn't there, he would have won that without a doubt. And, like, no one took out the guy's Darkrai, and if people don't know what I'm talking about, there's a guy there who had a Darkrai and a Latios. Or is it Latios? I don't remember. It's the blue one. It's the blue one. But yeah, he had a Darkrai and a Latios, or Latios, the blue one, you know. And he basically just one-shotted everything with his Darkrai. But Ash took out his Darkrai and Latios in a tie against his Latios. So, I mean... And then even, like, the person who went up against him in the finals didn't even beat Darkrai. So, I mean, if that one guy hadn't been there, he would have destroyed... Like, he would have probably annihilated the next guy. Depending on whether or not the person who would have replaced him instead of that guy was good enough. I think the left key... Is the left key the thing that... Or is it the elevator key? I think so. I just don't want to go through this huge puzzle and figure out that it's not. I should have taken the bottom one. That would have saved so much more time. Okay. No, I need to go down the top one. There are too many colors or too many things going on. I can't keep track of it all. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, alright. And then... I did it. I think. Hopefully. Maybe not. If I didn't, I'm going to cry. Oh, I'm probably on... Wait, no, I didn't move. Which probably meant I was on floor 2, because I clicked on floor 2, so does that mean there's no floor 3? Hang on, I'm gonna go check something real quick. This is probably a waste of time, but... I mean... Yeah, there's no floor 3, that's really weird. Okay, I know you ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Cool, buddy, cool. Ruin your plans everywhere. Because I'm 10 years old, which means I'm vertified. I'm capable of fighting hardened criminals. Now I wish I could talk. This is how I am everywhere. I mean, I just start talking, and I start going on and on and on, and then I either can't shut up and say it perfectly, or 90% of the time, I just start talking and just go. That's basically how my life goes. It's sad, truly sad. No one understands how I feel. But like, this is like kind of, well, it's not really random. But the moment I gave him secret power during the training, I destroyed. Oh, I think secret power is affected by what area you're in. I think that's it. Because outside it was kind of like a body slam thingamajig. Except it didn't paralyze, except for like a one time out of like 100. So I mean, yeah. Does anyone else think that this is a little... Okay, I was about to make the stupid joke again about how, I'm so wonder-powered, I'm so wonder-leveled, blah 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 blah. But I mean, I just got to the point of where I'm sick of it too. So I mean, I guess for everyone else, for anyone who watches this, like the whole LP will be like, jeez, just shut the freak up, you freaking moron. It's not funny. But I mean, whatever. Hang on, something's about to happen. It might make a lot of sound. Just please deal with it. So what just happened? Oh. Okay. Okay, good. I don't think that paused. It didn't pause the video, but the timer at the top stopped, which was weird. And immediately started going again. So I just got take you on now. Yeah, I mean, like, now Pinsir will probably be the best choice, just because he'll be like super effective against everything that Giovanni has, because he's like, oh no, wait, no, he also has the Nidoran though, and I don't know if he's. I doubt he's going to use it first. Whatever. I mean, it's not Nidoran, it's Nidorina. No, wait. Nidorina. No, I think it's Nidorina, just because of, like, the Spanish Inquisition, you know, like, male and female, you know, like that thing, if you don't know what I'm talking about. If a word ends with an... Sorry, I apologize in advance. I didn't really apologize in advance because I was apologizing as it was happening. But if, like, you're a male saying something in Spanish, and it ends in either an O or an A, if you're saying it in Spanish, it has to... if you're a male, you end it with an O. If you're a female, you end it with an A. That's how it works. So I'm pretty sure that's how this is. Maybe not, I don't know. Actually, no, I probably should just lead off with Jolteon, just because it has double kick, so it'll work well against everything he has. So yeah, Hyper Cutter. That ability is pretty much useless against anyone who doesn't have an, like, stat lowering. Wait, does Hyper Cutter work on accuracy things? Oh, I don't know. Script writing of the century, and you're just gonna open the door for me. Open the door and allow me to beat up your boss. Alright, let's just switch out for Eva, who really hasn't been used at all this episode, except for like 1 or 2 Pokemon. Now I'm just gonna use it to beat up the boss. Alright, let's just... Your insolence. I'm just gonna say what he says after the fight. So I should probably read the important characters' dialogue. Yeah, probably, instead of just skipping everything. No, so just double kick it to death. Wow, 25. I mean, he's better than everyone we fought up till now. But I mean, come on. He's like 4 levels above the average grunt. Probably shouldn't have trained as much as I did, because this is all the fights up until either the next gym or the next time we fight him. Would be incredibly easy. And I don't really think that there's going to be like much of a challenge, except for those 3 fights in the near future. Okay, so Rhyhorn. You know, that thing hit. Isn't rock super effective against electricity? I mean, not electricity. There's not a type called electricity, it's just called electric. Electric type Pokemons. But yeah, isn't it super... Seriously, why? That's not helping you at all. It doesn't matter. You know, this guy's really easy. It doesn't really matter who I use against him. This would have been an easy fight either way. Well, actually, except for Pinsir, because he doesn't have anything that would really work against it. Alright, let's just see. You know, Kangaskhan's probably one of my favorite normal-type Pokemon. Yeah. They're worse than the gym leader, I mean, come on. I mean, like, who fights Giovanni before fighting the gym leader? I don't think I ever have, but he's significantly easier. Well, not significantly. Nah. He's significantly easier. Way easier. I mean, at least he has, like, diversity of types. I mean, he has rock and normal. Actually, no, ground. He has rock, ground, and normal. So, I mean, but at the same time, rock and ground are weak to the exact same things. Except for maybe, is Ice super effective against rock? I have no idea. But hang on, I just need to end this part and then start up the new part. Okay, and we're back. 1,000. Now I wish I could have just used him to grind. It would have been so... Oh, I really wish I could have just used him to grind. I see that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. Child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. I thought you used a neat arena. Well, my theory will never be proven until we see it in the future. Or I could just go buy one off screen and just be like, oh yeah, that's what it is, ha ha ha. How much money do we have right now? Oh, enough. But it's not enough to get us a Dratini. I'm actually gonna, like, it doesn't really matter, but I'm not... What? Okay. So I guess you didn't evacuate... I guess the Team Rocket guys just didn't evacuate their boss. Okay, whatever. Cool. Shockwave. Just burn his Pokemon from the outside in. Outside in. Yes. Almost said inside. Would that be inside out? I mean, this electricity, doesn't it, like, go into you, or does it, like, shock the surface? And I don't know. No. I'm tired. It's like 10:30 right now. Really shouldn't be that tired, but I'm just... What the fuck? I don't know if anyone else heard that, but it sounded like there was someone talking behind me. When I turned around, there was no one there. And I'm not saying that to keep you out. If I was, I would have waited for the Pokemon Tower part. But I'm really creeped out right now. Ugh. Sounds like I'm like being like oh, you're just like overreacting. No, I'm like legitimately creeped out right now. And then I have to go into the Pokemon Tower. That's amazing. Yep. I gotta get like 30,000 more. We're not gonna have Dratini for a while. Alright, well, see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you guys back in the Pokemon Tower. Yay. Bye.